Hey guys, it's Brad Graham from BradGrahamTV.com, and today I want to talk to you about hair parts. You know, quite often we get our hair done, we get a haircut, it kind of looks the same. There's many different ways that you can part your hair to kind of change up the shape, make the hair look really nice, make it look sort of new, just basically break out in a boring style. So here we go. Your basic part, you choose a part. We usually ask what side do you part your hair on, left or right. So we'll just do a straight part, and that's your typical straight part here that we have. So if you bend your head down, that's pretty basic. Parting it, just like the Red Sea, right back to the center top of the head. But then you can do a number 7. There's a 7 part. So you actually want to you can take a rat tail comb. They call this a rat tail because obviously it looks like a little tail on the end of the comb, or just a normal comb. It doesn't really matter. But by drawing a 7 in the hair, and I'll kind of part this over. So just imagine a number 7. I'll bend your head down. Can you see that part? Just like a 7? And what that'll do is, if you put it on a little bit of an angle and pop that 7 through, that'll give you a very heavy part on the one side. Sometimes you see it on the F book, the Facebook, they have this really ridiculously, when the girls are up in this stupid pose where they've had their camera phone. But that's what that'll do, is that'll give you that real heavy part just by drawing that 7 in there. So that's 2 parts that you can do. Another one that you can do, and you really want to kind of get back to your rat tail combs, because you kind of start drawing actually figures or shapes on the top of your head, is a W. So if you imagine, I'm going to put it down and actually draw it like a W and part that hair. So take your rat tail comb and go in just like a W. Don't take the comb off the head and just split that hair. And what that'll do is that'll put a heavy part on the one side, just like the 7, but it'll actually grab some of that hair. If you're a little fine, sometimes people are finer on the one side, they'll put that hair just on this side. And look how that kind of changes out that front. Really simple. And there's the W. If she bends down, just pop your head down low, just like we're dating it. There's the W. So now what we're going to do is, we'll do a zigzag part. These are kind of hot a few years ago, but you still see them. And if you've got a lot of roots, you need to get your root retouch up. These are great parts too because they kind of hide some of that. Take your rat tail again and just zigzag, 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 zigzag all the way through to the back and split it. And this is, sometimes you see these sort of really heavy zigzag parts. And if she bends her head down, look at that, it looks like stitching. So that's kind of cool. That gives you a little bit of a different shape to part your hair. So that's a few different parts that you can use. There's 4 nice, very quick parts. We call them the 4 deadly parts. You have the straight one, straight through. You have the 7, if you draw a number 7 for the second one. You have the W, if you draw almost like a W on your head. And then you have the zigzag. So those are 4 great parts. Really simple to do. You can do them at home, have some fun with them. And also if you're doing braiding, try some of these. You get young girls who are braiding their hair, everybody kind of parts their hair down the center. But if you just did, say for example, that zigzag one, all the way through, split the hair down, look how cool that is, and then pop your Pippi Longstockings on the side, just dresses it up a little bit more. Nice little tip to know. Guys, I love hearing from you. We've had a lot of emails. If you're a professional hairdresser, hit the GoPro site. We keep talking about that. It's a wonderful tool. Thanks for watching. Brad Graham from BradGrahamTV.com.